All right, let's talk about ovals. Everything we just did with circles can be done with ovals. But here's the great part about an oval. It gives you a different look whether you are a wide oval or a tall oval. So for every design you can do with a circle, you can do two different ones with an oval. And the ovals come in both long arm and high shank and low shank. So, and just like the circle, every time we want to change our oval, we turn our key to match our oval. Simple and easy. So let's start with this little itty bitty guy. I'm going to drop my foot and drop my needle. And before I go too much further, I'm going to tape my pieces as I don't want them wiggling on me as I'm trying to, where'd my other piece go? Oh, well, we'll just get another piece of tape. There we go. Now, ovals are a slightly different motion than circles. So I'm lining up my etched line, my printed lines here with my drawn line. And I'm going to go one complete oval. And half again, just like we did with the circles. Slide my template down and go the opposite directions. 1.5 ovals. Slide. Now, just so you can see the difference, this is a string of ovals that are tall. Let's do a string of ovals that are wide. And one more. Now let's look what a bigger one looks like. Change up our size. Take my tape off for a moment. Turn my key to match my oval. Put my tape back on. And let's do a wide oval. Let's do 3 wide ovals. And 2 tall ones, because that's all the room we've got. So now you can see how we have a different look for your ovals depending on whether you are tall or short. But you see how one oval gives you 2 designs. Now let's do some interlocking ovals. So I'm going to do a complete oval and then bring myself down to this bottom diagonal. We slide the template down to the upper diagonal. Line her up and continue on. Now let's take a look at what this template interlocking oval will look like if it's wide. Let me go all the way down here to the bottom, and we'll turn her sideways. We'll do a complete oval and come down to the bottom diagonal. You always go the same direction with interlockings. So we have tall interlockings, wide interlockings. Now let's do what we did earlier with the 3/4 of an oval. And we'll start with the large one. So again, we put our foot on the line and the needle on the line. And then we want it on the diagonal, and the other diagonal 1/4 of an inch from the line. Stopping on the diagonal, sliding down, close her off now. Oops. So this one, if I turn her sideways, you can look at it tall or look at it wide. Drop our foot on the line, drop our needle, and line up our diagonals 1/4 of an inch from the line. And do 3/4, 3/4, 3/4 of an oval. With circles, you get E's. With ovals, you get L's. You get 2 different looks using the same technique. Now, remember those 3/4 of a circle's crossing over a center line? Let me show you how lovely that design is. I'm going to move up to my largest oval because I really like that look. And let's act as if we're on a border. All right, again, I'll explain this a couple of different ways. Tie off that thread, and I'm going to go 3/4 of an oval. Now, I want to go halfway across my oval. So, going from one diagonal to the diagonal that's halfway across it. So that now my template's on the other side of the center line. Go halfway across my oval. Halfway across the oval. Or the other way to think about this, we want the oval on the other side of the line and down so we can keep stitching. Halfway on the other side, oval on the other side of the line and down so we can keep stitching. Oval on the other side and down so we can keep stitching. Let's go. So as you can see, a very lovely design from large ovals. Now, let's talk about block designs. I've been doing 8-pointed designs for a while, so I'm going to change it up and we're going to do a 6-pointed one. So I'm first going to start by getting my needle in the center, tie off my threads. All right, we're going to do 3 of them with the large oval and 3 of them with the smaller oval. So I'm going to do every other one with this large oval. I've lined up my etched lines and 1 complete oval. Do not be tempted to go too fast. Go the speed that lets you put out a nice, simple oval. Back to the center, I move my template, not my fabric, and skip 1, go to the next. Skip 1, go to the next. I want to be back in the center. I don't want to have to cut my threads. I don't want any more tails out there than the one I've got. So I'm going to use the access point here and bring in the next size. And I need to turn my key to match my oval. You'll always know if you have it wrong. Since I got 1 piece in here, I do need a 2nd piece of tape on this. So now I want to find a line that I haven't stitched on. Line her up and stitch. Skip 1, go to the next. Skip 1, go to the next. And a completed design. You can get a different look if you then switch these out and put another row. So you can see we can get different looks with different size ovals, all different use of the ovals, looking at them in different directions. These are the 3/4. This time I moved them closer together so I would get those little loops. There's your L's, and this is the 3/4 of a circle oval, 3/4 of an oval crossing that center line with it tall instead of wide like we did the first time down here. So you can see the difference between the top and the bottom. It's the same technique, different direction that the oval is. And here in the center is an 8-point grid using a large oval and the next size down. We have a set of instructions that are free downloads off our website that will take you step by step through the directions. So we've been through nested mini circles and nested mini ovals. You've seen lots of different designs with them. In future video, we will have nested mini diamonds and nested mini hexagons. You have lots of things you can do with them, similar to what we did with the circles and ovals. I hope you have a great time with these tools. Remember, play, 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 because it's much more fun than practice, practice, practice. And every tool design I came up with here is because I was playing with the tools. Have a great time quilting, and we'll see you next time.